What is up, you 2K goats? If you want to shoot just like this, like the pro players on 2K, them elite players, stick around for this video. I have the top tips. Obviously, today I played a lot. I started off shooting horribly and played until I did this last couple of methods. So the first method you want to do here is go straight to settings. You can do this on PS5 as well, PS4, whatever have you, and go and update your controller. Now, updating your controller can help your latency. I like to have my controller plugged into my system to help the latency when I'm shooting, but configuring it and updating it. So you click the three lines, update your controller. It helps your timing of the jump shot tremendously, and I'd highly recommend you guys all do that. I don't know how to do it on PS5. If you know how to do it on PS5, go update your controller. And if you can, play with the controller into the console to get rid of every bit of latency to the controllers of the console as you can. If you have it like not connected, it's not going to impact that much, but I feel like having it connected to your console is going to be a major thing towards your timing. When I don't have it connected, I shoot terribly. I tried it today. I played a couple of games where I couldn't shoot, and other games I shot like three games in a row, I shot 4 from 4. A couple of games I shot 7 from 7. Obviously, I'm not going to play best every single game. You're not going to be able to shoot perfectly every game. You're going to have a couple of bad games. Going to maybe verse like really sweaty people, have them really overpowered builds, stuff like that. That's sort of things you gotta try to get used to, but updating your controller is a major thing in 2K. The next thing you guys want to do is when you're playing My Career, you want to play on rookie. Now, when you play on rookie difficulty, I want to show you something. Go to your My Player card. So when you go to squad up, go on the phone, you click on it, you click on your name, view your 2K card. And this is very important. I'd recommend you guys go and have a look at your hot zones. Obviously, my shit's glitched right now for some reason. That's 2K, they've been glitching a lot. But here, you got the hot zones. See how mine are all green for the city? Is because I've been on My Career. If you go to My Career, play rookie difficulty, see I'm shooting 48 from 64. So I'm playing on all-star difficulty, trying to get 99 overall, a video coming out for that soon. But if you play rookie, hit 100% of your shots and try to get these like green like here, get them hot, every zone hot. It increases your shooting percentage, increases your green window, increases everything. So go hop on rookie difficulty to shoot a lot of shots as long as they're open. Bang them bitches. Get your green, your hot spots from everywhere on the court to help your shooting percentage as well. But that is the second tip. Let's go on to the third tip, and maybe one of the most important tips to be able to be a good shooter on 2K23. Now let's go on to the third most important tip to be able to shoot well on NBA 2K23. It is obviously your shooting badges. Now, you need to have the right shooting badge spread for your type of play style. Now, there are certain shooting badges that you need that all these good players are using that they exploit in the game. Now, I'm going to talk about the ones that they exploit and are really overpowered. The first one I want to talk about is the best shooting badge on the game, which is possibly Agent 3. If you play Park, basically 2s, you'll see a lot of people doing the step back cheese like they do in My Career. They do step back cheese, and it's easy to green it because it increases your green window by a pretty big margin. It's pretty hard to miss the shot. Even some whites go in with this badge. Agent 3 is beyond OP. It's going to be patched soon, most likely, because if you just do one little step back, you shoot it, it's basically green if you open it at all. Step back cheese is so overpowered. You want to try to get that. Obviously, I only have one badge loader, but I'm trying to core this to gold. Now, if you want to know how to core badges really fast, I've got a video, top right hand corner of the video, just check that out. Has a lot of support from you guys. Go check that out, how to get the core badges. But obviously also, so if you're a catch and shoot, so you're a center, okay? We'll talk about the center fields first. If you're a center, these are the badges you should focus on. You should focus on right here, catch and shoot. You want to put that on at least bronze, but I would recommend silver catch and shoot. Because remember, you are a center. You're going to be basically spotting up in the corner. And also with that, midi magician. If you don't have a high three-pointer, but you have a good mid-range, midi magician will help you splash them mid-ranges like your Chris Paul, Michael Jordan, DeMar DeRozan. And with catch and shoot off the catch and shoot from the mid-range as well, midi magician with catch and shoot together, you won't be missing any mid-ranges. But if you use catch and shoot with corner specialist, that will help you shoot a lot more threes. I'm close to coring this badge as well. But obviously, I'm going to focus on coring one badge at a time. You want to core the badge that you're in a tier 3. So if you have a tier 3 badge, say I'm coring Agent 3. Say your tier 3 badge is catch and shoot. Try to core that badge. Stuff like that. You want to have a good mixture. I like to have this mixture of badges because guard up, volume shooter, blinders, agent 3, amped, and green machine are all the best badges in this game by a pretty big margin. Deadeye is pretty useless. I wouldn't even bother using it, to be honest, because blinders does basically everything Deadeye does. Deadeye is like a broken badge again. Limitless range, if you're not shooting from the logo, basically, there's no point even putting it on. It's just a waste of a badge. Unless you want to core it and you save your badge points that way, I'd recommend doing that. But that is what I recommend with the shooting badges. Let's go on to the fourth tip. Now, the fourth tip is obviously an easy one, which is really easy to talk about, which is shot meter. Now, I like to use shot meter on certain type of builds. So if I'm not a player with an 85-3 or above, maybe a 93 and above, I like to use it on my 6'1" point guard. Obviously, I've been bricking a lot until I use these methods today. I showed you, I'm going to show you some things in a second about me shooting 4 from 4 from 3, 3 from 3 from 3. Even on my other build, which is 6'8" small forward, I was shooting pretty well. I shot 7 from 7 one game. That was 3 from 3 from 3. Stuff like that. Not even off catch and shoot, because I don't have catch and shoot equipped. As you've seen, I don't have that equipped for my player. But shot meter is a big one if you want to be able to be good. Now, there's different types of shot meters you want to use. The different type of shot meters. Now, which one do you want to use? This one is basic and I don't really like it. Curve mini is the same thing. Funnel over, obviously that is the worst one. You got the straight bar mini. That's actually pretty nice. The Comet. So I'd recommend the Comet if you like the over the head, or the Tusk 1 under is the one I personally use, and I think that it is the best shot meter to use. It's easy to shoot with that shot meter. Highly recommend you guys trying that out with the shot meter. Try Comet High if you like the high over one, like this one, if you like it over your head, or if you like it underneath your feet back like 2K15 days. Try the Tusk 1 under, and trust me, with the shot meter will actually improve your shot percentage, because you got to look at your feet when shooting a shot anyway, which is where I get to the next tip, which is choosing a jump shot. Now, when you're choosing a jump shot, you want to test it around, okay? So see these ones in the bottom right corner. You want to try to get the defensive immunity to an A minus, A, or an A plus. Release speed, want to try to get to an A minus at least, maybe a B plus, because release speed doesn't really that matter. Timing impact is the one you want to look out for the most. Timing impact, you want to have that on at least A minus, but I recommend trying to find something in the A plus range. I'm gonna have a jump shot video soon. Me shooting my 2 different builds with 2 different jump shots, 2 different heights, 2 different 3-point shots, 2 different style of badge, and I have 2 different ones that actually have timing impact on A or A minus. I actually found one with A plus. I think that timing impact is the most important thing when choosing a jump shot. Same with release height, release speed, and defensive immunity, all of it. So it goes timing impact, then immunity, then release speed, and then release height when choosing a jump shot. So you're going to choose one right for you. So play around. It took me like 30 minutes. Play around here for the 30 minutes. Try different type of combinations. And when you go there with your release speed, you want to put that on 100. And then when you release it, you want to try to play around with it a bit, because it will change your timing impact and stuff like that when you have different release speeds. Obviously, if you have the default, it doesn't really matter. But that's what I'd recommend you guys doing. And then go to the Kobe court, or even just play around in like my career, or a shoot around. Practice your jump shot. Practice makes perfect. You practice it with the shot meter. Once you can hit like 5 to 10 shots green in a row with the shot meter, turn the shot meter off for the 5% extra increase, maybe 4% extra increase to your green window to actually help you make that shot to the next one. Okay, now that is today's video. They are the best tips to be able to shoot a really high percentage on NBA 2K23. They are the elite pro tips on all the pro players are using, all the good players are using. These are the best settings, best badges, best everything that you can use. Obviously, I'm going to show you some gameplay of me just playing around the park while I talk about it. Is just, as I said, practice makes perfect. Don't be like this guy, just doing fadeaway threes. Be like me. Take good shots just like that. Wide open dunk. Obviously, I'm not going to beat everyone in the park. I'm not saying I'm the best player on the park or anything like that. These are just good tips to use, and use them wisely, and you'll be able to be the best version of yourself on park and in the theater. I really like the theater. It has less latency, everything like that. If you like to do that, go in there, try your jump shot out. Obviously, test it, see how it is, all that sort of stuff. Look at that. Green bean, baby. That is really, really good. I want to show you what I shot at the end of this game. Now, that's the end of the game. Now, I want to show you what I scored. We scored 22-0, Played these guys a couple of times. They're pretty newbie. I'm not going to say they're the best. I scored 16 points, 2 from 2 from 3, 7 from 7 from the field. And that is probably the best way you're going to be able to play great defense. If you want a defensive video, make sure to leave that like, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all my socials. Catch you guys in the next one.